listen, God's going to do it for you. He's going to do it for you, and it's going to be from that least expected spot. Whenever you're not thinking about it, whenever you're not even, when you're just abiding in Him. 6:37, it says, "But he answered and said to them, you give them something to eat. But they said to him, shall we go and buy 200 denarii worth of bread and give them something to eat? But he said to them, how many loaves do you have? Go and see." So God is going to use what you already have. That love that you have in your heart, that grace that you have, that grace that He's shown you, that mercy that He's shown you, He's going to use that to multiply what you need. So just right now, just type in the chat, just say, God, use what I got. It's going to be more than enough. It is going to be more than what you need. Verse 41 says this, "And when he had taken the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, he looked up to heaven, blessed and broke the loaves and gave them to his disciples to set before them. And the 2 fish he divided among them all. So they all ate and were filled. And they took up 12 baskets full of fragments and of the fish. Now those who had eaten the loaves were about 5,000 men." So we serve a God that can do the impossible. In that very area that you think that you're not going to have enough, in that area that you think that is not going to last, God is going to multiply it. And God is just saying that in order for this to happen, give Him a little bit of faith. Sometimes in these seasons, God is testing to see if we are who we say that we are. But the confidence to say who we are has to come from Him. It has to come from the identity that He gives us. So I don't know who needs to hear this. And I don't know who is struggling right now with feeling like they're not going to have enough. I just want to speak over your situation that it will be enough. That you won't run out. That God is going to provide for you, that God is the provider, that God is right there with you. He knows what you need before you even need it, and you will not run out. It's your faith that God is wanting you to exercise right now. Like a muscle, He wants you to start working this faith muscle out to say, you know what? No, I'm not going to run out. No, I'm going to have enough, because God, if He supplies for the ravens, if He supplies for the birds, if He supplies for everything in this life, He is definitely going to provide for you. He already knows that you need it. He already knows what you need before you even ask it. And now we just have to believe it to receive it. We were talking about this the other day, but it is so important. It is so important, and we don't come from a place of entitlement. We come from a place of sonship and daughtership. We come from a place of love. We come from these kingdom lenses that God is telling you to put on right now, that when you look through the kingdom lens, you start seeing everything, all of your situations through the lens of the kingdom. This helps you see things in the eyes of the kingdom, in love, in mercy, in grace. And it comes from that place that the Father loves you. The Father isn't looking, that God isn't looking to punish you. God isn't looking to destroy you. God isn't looking to smack you down, to punish you. It's not even like that. Maybe you're just coming out of a season of discipline. And look, if God doesn't discipline you, you've got a problem. That just means that you are His child. Just type in the chat, just say, I am a child of God. So if you are a child of God, that means that you will have enough. That means that you will not run out. That God is about to show up in your situation. That God is about to show off for you. God is about to reach down in your situation and fix it. And I just pray that you receive that you just receive the love of the Father today, to understand that He's not here to destroy you. There is a plan for your life. And I can just say this with confidence, that God is going to come through for you. I don't know who this message is for. I don't know what you're dealing with right now, but God is going to come through for you. And it is going to be just fine. Everything's going to work out. All of it is going to work out. And I just want to encourage you today to pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Come on, dust yourself off. And look, let me give you a hug. Come here. Come here. It's going to be all right. You're going to be fine. The love of the Father will pour into those spots that you feel that you don't have enough, that you feel like you aren't enough, that you feel like you're not good enough. I speak to that right now to say that you are good enough, that you are going to be okay, that God is watching your every move and he is right there with you and he hasn't left you. I feel like there's somebody that's going to be watching this video that feels like God has left them. And you keep saying to yourself, I just can't hear his voice. I keep sinning. I keep messing up. I keep messing up. But he hasn't left you. He's right there with you. He's never going to leave you. That's what he says in Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and very courageous. I will never leave you nor forsake you. And just receive that. Just receive it right now. So right here at the end of this video, just say this. Say, I receive the love of the Father. Listen, if this video helped you, or if you made it to this far in the video, go ahead and smash that like button, smash that follow button. If you're not already, go ahead and smash that like button. And please, just know, I love you.